So how did LA inspire Katie Got Bandz? She just heard his music and just was like,
she used to be over a lot,
Yeah,
and seeing him rapping, she wanted one day was like, Leonard, write me a rap. She wanted him to write her a rap, but then I don't know whatever happened with it.
Yeah.
But she ended up rapping.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, Leonard inspired you. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't even be a rapper today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you talked about also you had known FBG Butta's mother too.
Yeah,
correct? Yeah,
I still know her.
You know her. Yeah,
I know her. Yeah, she's a.
Yeah, and they her.
I know FBG Duck mother too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we all come from the same neighborhood. We all grew up on the low end.
Yeah.
All us, but our kids just didn't grow up on the low end, so they didn't know each other. So they grew apart and they didn't know each other.
Yeah.
So this one, they end up in this gang and they end up in this gang, but we all grew up with each other.
Yeah. How hard do you think it is for these kids to stay away from the gang? Is it almost like you have to join a gang to be considered cool or considered to be in the in crowd?
You know what? I don't think it's so much as being cool. I'll give you Leonard's situation. He grow up, he move out of town, he come back. He the only boy in our house. My brother is, around, but my brother was years older than him. He 10 years older than him, so he doing his own thing.
Yeah.
So Leonard had to find somewhere to fit in at, and have some friends to be around, so he wouldn't feel like he didn't have nobody. So them became his friends, and then he got in the game.
Okay.
It's just it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think they just boys set out to say, "Oh, I'm going to be in a gang."
Yeah.
I don't think it happened like that. It's just what happens.
Okay. Okay. You were talking about your brother was the one. He was a little bit older.
Right,
than
my
him.
brother.
That was the one that on the Zach TV interview was talking about taking him to the studio when he recorded so loud and him acting like, oh, y'all don't like so loud. Y'all like so loud. And that's one of my favorite songs. So loud. Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, him and my brother became really close as he grew older. They became close. They, like my brother said in the interview, they didn't have like a uncle nephew relationship that like he was trying to boss him or control him. They had more of a friendship. Yeah. So
just lead by example. And
right.
So yesterday you said something to me that shocked me, and I went home and I had to look it up. You said that the killers of L'A Capone actually tweeted something, and so I looked it up. Are you talking about one of the killers saying LA's last words were no or something like that?
They had posted some stuff on Instagram. No, not that. When it happened, they posted like that they shot him. And my niece, I remember it being my niece screenshotting it and us being at the hospital and the police coming and them saying like they really couldn't use that. They couldn't use that. But at the end of the day, one of the people that made the post is one of the people that are in jail for this right now. Yeah.
They're telling you they can't use that. Come on, you guys use that all the time against everybody else. So how does it make you feel now when you can clearly tell artists biting his style or taking his, like, does it make you feel good?
It don't make me feel bad. It sometimes it make me smile, like, oh, he trying to do that just like LA, like they certain like hand movements that they do when they rapping and all that. I'll be like, oh, he got that off Leonard. Yeah. I do that. I do it all the time or my daughter be like, Mom, look at this. He trying to, do like LA or whatever. Like that circle so small starting to look like a dot. I hear so many people saying that's or something that's close to that. Yeah. A lot.
Yeah. Drake said it.
Really?
My circle smaller than did he say that? My circle smaller than a period or something like that? I think he said something like that. So that's crazy. He follows Chicago. He follows Chicago rap. You said that Breezy and all them started rapping after L'A Capone passed.
Yeah.
And I had read some stuff last night that Breezy actually put out the song because a lot of rappers were coming at. How does, as a mother, and you hear that, how does that make you feel? Just like, come on, he's gone. Like, leave him alone.
Let him rest in
alone.
peace, right? Let him rest. I mean, I get that every day on my Instagram when I'm on. If I put some on live, if I'm on live, every time I have to block somebody out of my live on Instagram for them saying something stupid. Like, what you study talking about them for negative? What's it's not point? Hurting me. What's the point of it? You don't have nothing else better to do with yourself but to come on. It's millions and millions of people on Instagram. You want to come on mine and say fuck LA or rest in piss and all that. All this type of. It's just stupid to me.
Haters are fans too, though. Yeah,
So yes, they are.
Haters are fans too. Yes, so when they hate on my YouTube, whatever they hate, Culture Vulture this.
Yeah.
He not black. He just said, you watched it. I got the money from it. I got the view from it. Thank you. I really don't care.
Exactly.
I really don't. I know. See, the thing is that I realize the truth hurts, and if it's not the truth, it's not gonna hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna care. I don't think there's too much more that we didn't cover. I know a lot of people want to know about all that, that E-Day and all, but you don't, and Tay and snitching, but as soon as I talked to Momma Capone, that was the first thing she said she did not want to talk about. So I'm sorry. I know you guys are expecting that on the interview. That's not on it. It's not gonna be on it. Y'all don't even watch the whole thing if you're gonna look for it. There might be little things here and there, but we did not talk about it. That's not what LA was about. That's not what I feel like. Chicago's all what Chicago's about. That's not what rap culture's about anyways, and we're all for the culture.
Exactly.
And like I told you yesterday, you see all these channels and they never ask about nobody's music. And it's like, these guys are you interviewing an artist or a criminal? Which one? Like, which one? I don't get it. I think we covered everything. I appreciate you coming out today. I know you don't like to do too many. I wanted to ask you that. Why'd you decide to do this one over all the other ones? Because you told me that you do get asked a lot and you block a lot. And you
people
say no.
Be asking me a lot and want to.
Why did this one feel right, or why did you like this one?
I don't know. It was new, and I don't know. I just felt like it was right. This one was right.
Okay.
I don't.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
That makes me
feel
good. I just
felt like it was right.
All right, man. Well, we out. And, you can catch us at www.all4theculture.com. You can catch us at All For The Culture Show. And you can catch me on Snapchat, Twitter, and IG at Hip Hop Handicap. And would you like to shout out your IGs at Momma Capone?
Momma Capone.
All right. And LA Day is when?
September 17th.
September 17th.
It's going to be on a Sunday.
Is it open to the public?
Yeah, it's open to anybody that loved LA.
It's open to anybody that loved LA. So if you come out, please come out. We don't want no drama. We don't want no problem. We want to have a nice, fun time and just celebrate LA's life.
Yeah, it's been peaceful. We never had no problems.
That's crazy. That speaks volumes of what LA meant. That you were telling me that the guys will come and they'll just let it go for that day.
Yeah, it be peaceful. No BS.
That really shows you
if you love LA, then come on.
Yeah, just come and just enjoy and have fun.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we out. Say FaceTiming in. Let's see if we can get it connected. What up, big dog? How you doing? Say what's up to everybody, man. People want to hear from you, man. Say whatever you need to say, man. We wanted to hear from you today. So we're gonna do an interview, right? When I come down, they're to H-Town. I mean, when I come down there to Chicago, right? We're gonna do the interview. So we got your mama here, man. She talking highly of you. She always saying you were baby and everything. Let me see how to turn this thing around. She always saying you were baby and everything. So that's cool, man. Yesterday you telling me you from Sugarland? That's the name of where you from? I said, I told you I ain't from no hood. I told you from the very beginning I ain't no hood. But I appreciate you calling in yesterday. Actually, the whole thing happened last night. Me and Tay hit up each other. Tay needed a Uber. He was like, man, I need an Uber. My phone about to die. And I'm glad you got home safe, man. I wasn't about to just let you just try to walk home or something nothing like that.
He couldn't have did that.
Yeah, he couldn't have did that.
No,
so.
I wasn't gonna walk I wasn't gonna walk, you know. I just like you know, but you know, I wasn't gonna walk. I just needed to slide from where I was at, you know. But you know, you assisted me. That was cool, man.
Anytime, bro. Cool. I appreciate you calling in today, and I'm
man. I rock with you for that.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate it, and I'm